call me late for dinner.
Okay, late for dinner is over here. Oh wait, over there. Um, John is below us, and I'm Sean.
Hey.
Drew, Sean, and John.
Welcome to Coffee With.
Welcome to Coffee With. The past week, Drew and crew went to Central Florida Comic Con and made a few friends. And I know you have those pictures loaded up.
In a second.
Okay. Unfortunately, with the cancer, I was kind of sick, so I couldn't make it.
Here we go. That's just Florida Lego users group.
Oh, I didn't see those pictures.
This is gentleman helped us out a great deal. Little Fett. Apparently he likes Klingons. Jawas love Klingons. That's
That's our buddy.
No.
I know what that guy looks like without the helmet on.
There's Mrs. Penguin.
Yep.
This young lady. I was amazed by her costume. Now, up in the back, what you see flipping over, I couldn't get a picture from the side because there was a crowd on both sides of her, but she has giant dragon wings.
Cool.
That's what I said. There we all are. 2 from the camp, 3 from the Haven, 4 from the Haven. And John from Klingons. And this group right here got a lot of attention. This is the group that we partner with, Humanities 101. We've been giving I've taken a lot of time to study. Oh my God, your study. Amazing. Now, with that, I have been sharing information like this on a smaller scale, of course.
Or that scale.
For non-speaking. Matter of fact, we even have that as an iron on our tablecloths. And this, other ways to get information.
Yep.
And this time they were ready for us. I don't say it a good way. In Orlando at the Science Center, November, I ran into 7, 8 education professionals that needed information. That was fun. This time I got like 80, 90. Almost everything as far as printed material is concerned. Fortunately for me, Stacy, who is the leader of Blues Angels and our communications officer, had made me 100 of this, but a little bit smaller, so it was just a pocket card. And they were thanking us up one wall and down another.
Cool.
So it was really good, positive, driven, which was pretty impressive. Everybody at the table were, how do I put this? beyond professional. They were spot on with the program, the concepts, information. I was, to put it mildly, impressed. And that's the way we should be when we're working together with other chapters, or even in our case, sometimes we work, since we are also Klingons, we work with Klingons plus Starfleet. There's a positive flow to everything. And when you leave, you're kind of hyped up. That's the way it should be when we go to one of these events.
Yeah. Well, in the next month or so, we've got 2 more events that I know we have, which are Sci-Fi Bartow on the 15th of February
Mm-hmm.
and Polycon on the 15th of March. Polycon, we have a panel or 2 possibly that we'll be doing. One will be talking about Humanities 101 and micro accommodations. The other one will be talking about Star Trek and how it applies to life in general.
And we'll be able to decorate the room. We'll have a classroom. It'll be indoors. Anybody here in Florida Polytechnic in Lakeland, Florida, please just come and say you're with Starfleet or with the Klingon Empire, and they'll show you where they're hiding us. Come and talk to me, you get a pat on the back.
Last year we were the direction person of where's the ticket booth?
We had everybody booth last year.
We were information. But nice thing is over the next year we've been invited to a number of major cons. So next January we will definitely be at one of the biggest cons in the US, which is Orlando's MegaCon. And we were already told that we will have a booth about the same size as the 501st. Which means we got to bring everything.
We're going to need to rent a U-Haul. If everything keeps up the way it's going, we'll have a Klingon command chair. And I'm hoping we'll have enough to pull off a Starfleet captain's chair from the Sovereign class.
Mm. Well, like I said, for the future, I know we have some other cons we've been invited to too because of what Drew and Mike and the crew did. One of the things that I think is impressive is just a little bit of work of helping others makes a difference on whether you get invited to more cons or not, or if you're paying for your entrance into the con.
And it was a major surprise when they said, one of the members of that were there said, we're exhibitors. What group? Told them what group. Oh, okay, go ahead and park. There was no fee if you were exhibitor.
Oh, really?
So it was a great deal of fun. We got to meet old friends, make new friends, authors that knew us. And it's really nice when you go to an event and the people putting it on know that they can come up and say, "Hey, can you help us for a little bit?" And you help out. And then they don't say, "Oh, did you get your ticket? Did you pay for your ticket?" They don't say.
Yeah. Currently, we are in the frozen south, and John is in the island of the Ice Queen right now, and we're about the same temperature.
You promised me you wouldn't talk about Camilla tonight, John. You
Huh?
promised me you wouldn't talk about Camilla. King Charles is right. You said Ice Queen.
Well, didn't the princess just beat cancer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both did. Charles and
So you got two people from England, royal family, both were fighting cancer and both beat cancer. It's my turn. That's all I gotta say. It's my turn.
Oh, and I'm going to put out a request. I'm going to need some help, both physical and financial.
Okay.
Yeah, the Russell Camp wants to make one of these, life size.
The problem with that is it can't be moved once it's built because it's bigger than the trailer.
You have little faith. You can if you have the more nacelles come off.
and put wheels on it.
But that you see, you put batteries in here, and that way you have power for everything in there.
Yeah.
Cool. Our Klingon is here.
Yep.
Hey, John, how you doing?
I've got to get more hubs. It's taking forever. I got to figure out what I need to unplug to plug in things anymore.
I didn't do it. I didn't touch a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure snot wasn't us.
I got a message that you needed 19, or you needed 3 more holders.
Oh, John disappeared. Where'd he go?
No, it just disappeared.
The Klingon disappeared.
He's cloaked.
Wait, let's get him back up.
Yeah, I think he's probably clean.
There we go.
Yeah,
Okay, welcome back again.
Okay.
We thought the board got you. Was it section 31?
I don't know.
I'm sure Michelle Yeoh could catch him. He wouldn't mind. These.
Yeah.
These.
You need, what, 3 more of those?
Yes, I'm going to have these printed
Yeah.
to this size.
To what size?
To the size of this thing.
Okay. That should be a full sheet of paper folded.
Unless you want to cut it in by a quarter. They make it 75%.
Do you want it 75%?
Yes,
want
this is best.
That's the best size. Okay.
Yeah, because they slide this in their pocket and they don't throw it away.
Yet.
I won't let them. I will attack them.
We still got to get him his rabies shots.
Drew, do you need rabies shots?
Yes.
You heard him say he's going to bite somebody.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I've had my shots. They gave me rabies, diphtheria, typhoid.
Mary,
Who wants a bite? No, not Mary. I don't like her. And I found one of those little trailer cart things.
one of those little what?
Trailer cart for the big red tub. Except it's got a table on top of it.
Okay, well, we wanted to get Mark a table anyway.
You know, why is it our job to satisfy his needs?
I don't know, but it seems the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, there's the problem.
Well, we can put his table outside at the entrance.
Okay.
Not if he brings the right coffee. I'm keeping it with me.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, which was pretty cool.
Wait, does the table and cart have a motor?
No,
Because Mark needs a way to the facilities.
I'm not doing that. No, I don't have that kind of money.
Depends on how far Mark needs to go. He's got a bike.
See, here's the thing. If I did have that kind of money, John would already be here.
Right. You gotta be more specific. We got two now.
Yeah, we got John and John here.
So which John are you talking about?
Vampire.
This one.
Oh, okay.
He's
Aren't-
the only one not in Florida.
Aren't you in England?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll get him a visa. I'll tell Trump he's Chinese. He'll give him citizenship. It works. Okay.
Not at the moment.
Yeah, that might do the trick.
And I'll tell DeSantis he's a card carrying swastika lover. He'll be. It's good.
Of course, you know that Elon Musk is doing that too.
I know.
What?
I
Yeah.
know, and I follow the instructions of Captain America. I punch him.
I'm going to follow something more. I'd follow something more important. I do solemnly swear to defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Unless of course unless of course it talks about citizenship.
Even if it uses ground carrots for hair.
I'm being Hayes.
I'll tell you what, I've been reading about both sides of the pond, and I'm like, can we trade? I'll take the ones in the Kremlin. They can have ours.
Yeah, no kidding.
Can you imagine that group of nip ninnies having the KGB?
So you're talking about putting on the Ritz?
Actually putting on the skids.
When you're a jet for all time.
I was going to show you guys our what are these things called?
I don't know what other things.
These things, but John made us some that are much better than that. Data chips.
I mean, these things?
And then there's some isolinear chips that are Klingon that we're also going to have.
There are 5 different varieties of these guys.
Yeah. Well, there are 4 different versions of the Starfleet ones. And I found more plastic for you.
Okay, well, if I'm going to mold and cast them, I don't need plastic.
No. I mean the Starfleet one.
Okay.
And I found the Latinum and the. You can tell my brain's not working. The Klingon currency. So we have our unofficial business card. They're written right there.
I thought I printed Klingon currency.
You did, but we put Klingon Assault Group and Starfleet International's websites on the back.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, here you go. Go to both websites. Join the one you want. Come see us. Join us. Have fun.
That's an order.
I have come to see you twice.
Thor, what are you doing? Oh. Go faster and they come get this. Anybody want a 31-year-old?
What?
Going up? Going
What?
up? Oh, no, I'm not trading for Mark. No, I'll keep this one.
You sure?
Oh, I'm positive.
Mark could fill the rooms.
Yeah, I'm saying, walk
You
out.
mean Mark can clear the rooms?
No, you haven't seen his house, Sean.
No. You know that cord worth of stuff that we see when he's on camera?
That's his
Well,
whole.
From what I
That's his
understand,
whole
the rest of
room.
the house is worse. Be right back. Dog needs insulin.
Okay. So we talked about how the weekend went. What did you think, John or Jordan?
I don't know. I apparently was coming down with a cold, so that may cloud my mind.
I didn't come down with something. I had it to begin with, and
Yeah,
I
well,
couldn't get rid of it.
no. You've got an excuse.
I'm tired of this excuse. I'm over it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but who's going to make our videos and assemble all our images? And
That's not what he's talking about. He's talking about the cancer.
I'm well aware of that. I'm trying to give a positive here.
Look, it's the micro machine.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Go on. That's
Did
okay.
she do her exercises?
Porgy was there,
Yeah.
and everybody was tripping when they realized that's a Horcon. That's a 3D print.
Although I did like where the batleth ended up being
What?
in the
Oh.
picture. The batleth was up on the
rail.
up on the rail.
Yep.
I thought that was a pretty cool use of space.
I'm gonna have. I'm gonna send you an image, John. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that printed up on vinyl so we can cut it and basically make a tent wrap out of it. All the main houses of the Klingon Empire.
Oh, okay.
So the next one is Sci-Fi Bartow.
Right.
Yep.
Because I don't think anybody's doing MegaCon, and I don't know if that's before or after Bartow.
Not this year.
Tomorrow.
What?
It's tomorrow.
MegaCon starts tomorrow.
It does? I thought it was
Yeah.
in February.
No, I
No.
couldn't back to that.
It's January.
Huh.
There's a toy con or something in February, I believe, right before there. It's like February 8th.
Then there's Spooky Empire,
Yeah.
which we hear about constantly. And we got a few other things we've got going on. But yeah.
Even if we're not going to Spooky Empire, we hear about it constantly.
He said he was going to go, and I said, do it.
He did. He did.
Did he send pictures?
No.
Oh, not an airline.
I'll be right back.
I know. We'll beam him into a Borg cube and take off.
So you seen Section 31 yet?
Huh?
You've seen Section 31 yet?
He's been given a simple task of 10 pictures, please, from any event.
And the main pictures he needs to take are of the group. And he disappears for so long that we're not getting it from the group.
See, I'm good with pictures with him with vendors, with a couple with everybody else, of course, table. But the thing is to show we're going around and making networking our connections.
But for the AER, we need a picture of the group at the table.
Hence why a couple of pictures of us at the table in different positions. Group photo like we got with the Haven crew.
Which he's not even in.
Yeah, but he's in two that on the side. But the thing is, we need lots of different pictures, if nothing else, for our own records.
And you need to get me to stand up straight.
John, you look like you were in agony.
I could have been.
And I know at that point, when that picture was, by the time that picture was taken, you were walking real slow.
Yeah.
But you had to be hurting. And I know Mark wasn't exactly feeling good by the end of it. So, but we needed to. We had two pictures with everybody, including Mark, which was sufficient, and we should have gone out and gotten pictures with some of the other cosplay groups, B, the writers, the vendors, because we have a lot of friends there. We should take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Let them know we're there. Because all that's going to do is enhance us getting into the next one. Because
Yep.
we're friends.
Unfortunately, guys, I gotta go.
What?
I gotta go. I'm not feeling good.
Well, you take care of yourself.
Talk to you later.
All right, take care.
Sure.
Has he left?
I don't know. His phone signal could be awful slow. He was using his phone instead of his computer. He definitely was not feeling well.
Oh, there he goes.
No, I took him off the screen.
Oh, you did?
I didn't want him getting sick and possibly his camera turning back on.
No, so anybody there, wasn't it? Anybody seen Section 31?
That's something I don't think he does need. God knows he's got enough issues.
Yeah.
We've got to enhance our teamwork a little bit with others, not just us. Because those of us that participate, we race right in there and get it done.
I said, anybody seen Section 31 yet? The new one.
Oh, for some reason I got voted in as the leader for some reason. At least the one everybody wants to talk to.
What was the question?
Anybody seen Section 31? You seen it yet?
I just said normally I get invited to be the mouthpiece. People want to talk to me. They want to find out what they're doing. They want to know what we're going on.
We saw Section 31 tonight, just before we came on.
What do you think of it?
I'm going to sit back, put my feet up, and watch it tomorrow afternoon.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
What? Why did they have Jamie Lee Curtis there at the end?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I know you haven't.
I'll call it a different version. I would call it a different version than Section 31.
You didn't get Jamie Lee Curtis showing up at the end?
Yeah, I saw the end of it. Yeah, I knew she was in it. Yeah, because I saw. But no, I said I thought it would have been better. Instead of Section 31, it could have been something else.
Well, Jamie didn't tell me she had a gig at it.
So I'm wondering if that was a pilot for a Section 31 series.
Yes.
That they're going to have Jamie Lee Curtis in when they launch the series.
I do know that they were going to make it a series.
Well, that depends on when you were talking about, because they were originally going to make it a series.
The original production was supposed to be a series. Now,
and then they went to a movie.
I don't know if it was money or the fact that they're now believing in, okay, we're going to make 4 episodes and then wait 9 months before we go to see another one.
I don't know. It's just for a couple of years ago, Paramount told everybody that they were going to have new Star Trek on every week of the year. And then they've been lopping these series off.
Halfway through, yeah.
Yeah, they developed the series to the point where, oh, I want to watch the next episode, and then they cut it off and start a new one.
Yeah.
I mean, we should have known that was coming on when Discovery opened, because it's like every week it was a whole new show.
Yeah.
You know, she mutinied, she did this. Oh, she's in charge of security, and she did this. Oh, she's the captain, she did this. Oh.
Yeah. But they stuck pretty much with Lower Decks, kept it chronological until the last episode. Then they introduced, hey, we're going to do new things, and cut the series. They jettisoned the Prodigy off the air.
The Netflix.
It's a Netflix. You haven't got Netflix.
Yeah. So.
And Netflix is working on reestablishing production. They're just having problems with, of course, the network.
Which network?
The owner, Nickelodeon, the owners of Prodigy. And as far as I'm concerned, they should say, look, you threw it away. You gave it to us. Bye.
Yeah. But the problem with that is Paramount can't do that because that sets a precedent for, well, you stop making original series movies or you stop making original series episodes, so we can go ahead and keep making them now.
You'll forgive me if I say we could probably do a better job than they could right now.
Well, look at Star Trek Beyond, or not Star Trek Beyond. Star Trek Continues.
Yes.
Where Vic went and used the original lighting scheme.
Mm-hmm. He had special dispensation for that.
Yeah. It just means that he could do it.
It increased his. It increased the fandom by bridging the gap between the original series and the motion picture.
Yeah.
Right at a pre-launch to a second launch to the Blu-ray versions of Star Trek movies as a set. So they use that literally as an anchor to pull people in. They got more money out of it. That's the only reason they clued it up.
Yeah.
But you've seen them all. He did a damn good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a chance to work with him a few times.
Well, the one thing that James Crawley did with his Star Trek, whatever they called it, is he introduced a character out of animation into his series.
Yep.
Only was in one episode, but
well, they're trying to tie this together. It's not always easy.
Well, did you guys catch? Well, you didn't, Drew, but did you catch that? What is it? Rachel Garrett is in Section 31.
Oh, I knew Rachel Garrett was in Sector 31.
Yeah. So they've got a link to the Lost Era episode.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be on there. That's what it's supposed to be on, based on Lost Era.
Yeah. Because people were complaining that we've only got the books for the Lost Era.
Yeah. Which is
we all know that.
We all know that Americans can't read.
I'm beginning to believe. I know I've heard enough about. Oh, have you heard this? Have you heard that? No. Even if I have, I said no. Sean says you're right. MegaCon is in February.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think it's the same as BartoCon.
No, it's not the same as BartoCon. It was either 1 week before or 1 week after.
Well, they're only doing it to interfere with his business.
Okay.
That's what he'd say.
Yeah. Even though MegaCon has been bouncing around for years now.
Decades now.
You can't just count on when it's going to happen anymore.
I can remember living in Southern California and hearing about MegaCon Miami, MegaCon Orlando, MegaCon Atlanta, MegaCon Los Angeles, and MegaCon San Francisco.
Boy, that's tough for a comic book shop to have done.
It wasn't a comic book shop at the time. It was just a bunch of guys trying to build a business, so they used it by getting everybody else to sell their stuff and give them money.
Well,
I was very young then.
We started going to it when Coliseum of Comics had MegaCon. That was before they sold it to the Canadians.
To the Canucks.
Well, they'll be American citizens whenever Trump gets his way.
You couldn't even say that without getting all choked up.
I can't say very little of anything without getting choked up. I got a cold.
Stand in front of a heater.
Stand in front of a heater.
Then you'll get a warm.
Oh. But
Yes,
I'll still have a cold.
That was meant to hurt, by the way.
Oh.
We've got equestrian in the morning. We have to leave there by 7. Which means I've got to be up at 4. Life is fun. It is. I just need people to convince me that it's fun.
Okay, well.
Yeah. I hate to do this to everybody. It was a short show, but
Yeah.
I am very tired. I got up at 2 o'clock this morning. I haven't been able to get back to sleep.
And you said you had an equestrian event.
Yes.
So, okay, we'll sign off.
Yeah.
Peace, live long and prosper.
Now I got to figure out how to do it again.
I can't do that.
The roots are like this, you know.
Yeah, as you look long way up, short way down. That's how you totally glute. It's a long way up, short way
Hey,
down.
guys. As a good friend of mine who was in the Navy says, peace, grease, and chicken wings.
I never heard that before.
Okay, we'll catch you guys later.
Yeah.
All right, later.
Bye.
Yeah.